Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be who is one of your current spirit guides. We know that we have many spirit guides, some that are permanent with us, some are with us forever, and then there are those that are just with us temporary. So I want to just see who is one of your current spirit guides right now, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the pile. So for pile one, we have Cozy Witch Tarot, which is this deck here. Pile 1, the Cozy Witch Tarot. Pile 2 is the Mystical Dream Tarot. Okay, pile 2 is the Mystical Dream Tarot. Pile 3 is the Tarot of the Curious Creatures. Okay, pile 3, Tarot of the Curious Creatures. Okay, and pile number 4 is the Guardian Tarot. Okay, pile number 4 is the Guardian Tarot. So go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, the Cozy Witch Tarot, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with air. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, I pulled 3 cards here, 3 major arcanas, to kind of get a feel of who this spirit guide is. And what I'm feeling here, with you is that this spirit guide is somebody that was like a parent energy, a mother, a father, either in this lifetime or maybe in a past lifetime. But this is definitely like mother energy here and father energy here. And then we have the world here as the first card. So I definitely do feel like this is somebody that, again, you were, living here in this world with. As their child, either in this lifetime or another lifetime. But I do feel like this is a parent. Okay, we do have Cancer and Capricorn here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards and see who this current spirit guide is with you at the moment. I feel like this is almost, again, like a parent. I don't know if it's a parent that is crossed over, in this lifetime, or if this is a parent. This is the same card that keeps wanting to pop out. Let me see what it is. Or a parent from another lifetime, but I definitely do feel like this is a parent energy, and it's almost like they're trying to protect you and guide you from negative people, negative habits, overconsumption of toxic, whatever could be harmful. It's like they're trying to protect you with, oh my gosh, speaking of toxic, 15 toxic witches. Look at that. Toxic witches here. And this card kept trying to peek out. And we do have the devil here, which is 15, and so is this card. We have the devil here twice, Capricorn. Again, they're trying to protect you from maybe even toxic people, toxic friendships, toxic relationships. They're drinking wine, and their cups or their glass, their wine glasses are still full of wine. Hers is empty. She already downed it. So it's like they're trying to help you. This spirit guide is trying to help you, maybe from going down the wrong way, down, the wrong path, or, again, over like indulging in something, and it could be drinking. Okay, it says toxic witches, be cautious of those who take more than they give. Look at that. Yeah, they're definitely trying to protect you from, maybe toxic people too, people that are using you or try to use you or things like that. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and it was in the reverse. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Look at that. Yeah, and this is the card that I say teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, and it's in the reverse. So again, these are people that are not your friends. There's 3 girls here in this card, in the Toxic Witches, and there's 3 girls here in the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're definitely trying to like warn you and steer you away from maybe these toxic friendships, toxic relationships, toxic people that maybe are like trying to have you indulge in the things they're doing or in the behaviors that they're doing. This spirit guy is like, no, not my child. And they're like steering you off into another direction. They're definitely like getting you through the rocks and hurdles is what I'm hearing, like the hurdles of whatever these challenges are. Again, very parent, very mom, dad energy. And we have the Two of Pentacles, okay, Capricorn energy. When life gets chaotic, find a new way to get grounded and balanced. So, yeah, so maybe things have been chaotic for you, right? Or maybe internally you're feeling like all this chaos is going on inside of you. And they're trying to help you with these emotions. They're trying to help you maneuver through these things that you're feeling. And again, I do feel like they're trying to help you in a way that is a positive way to cope with things, because maybe you're coping in a negative way, in a toxic way, in a way that you're around people and things that maybe you shouldn't be. So I feel like this spirit guide is like trying to kind of lead you on to this other path. And here she is walking. She's walking, balancing two coins here. Okay, when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. So yeah, she's trying to find balance with these two coins. And I feel like this is what the spirit guide is trying to do. They're trying to get you to get balance because of whatever's going on internally. And they're also trying to get you to have it balanced internally and then outward too. Okay. Let me see what else I get. Definitely a lot of Capricorn and Cancer energy here. Again, very mom dad energy. And they are cardinal signs. Let's take those. A lot of cards. And this one's in the reverse. Okay, so we have the Patient Witch, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Okay, so having to learn to get comfortable with yourself, with dealing with things. Again, I do feel like the spirit guide is trying to help you kind of deal with those internal storms and trying to help you calm them, trying to help you get a different way to cope with them. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, this is Taurus energy. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. And it's in the reverse. So again, they're trying to help you do something different or steer you in a different path that isn't like, oh, because this is how you saw people doing it, or this is because this is how you grew up seeing people cope with their emotions. This is how you do it too. So this spirit guide's like, it doesn't have to be that way. There's a better way, right? They're trying to help you see that there's like another way to deal with things. Let me get one more, please. Yeah, and I do feel with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant here in the reverse underneath, and they're both in the reverse. And so I do feel like they are trying to kind of warn you to steer away from certain people that might get you into trouble, or I mean, even if they're like not getting you arrested or something like that, but it's just kind of like taking you down a path of feeling some type of a way about yourself emotionally, where it's going to be like worse than helping you. It's going to be worse for you. I'm also seeing somebody in my mind's eye, somebody getting arrested, drunk driving. Okay, so be careful, or maybe you get in a car with somebody that's been drinking, and drinking and driving. Don't get in the car with them, or also they're telling you like don't get behind the wheel if you're going to be drinking, something like that. But I'm seeing somebody getting arrested for driving under the influence. Okay. So I do feel like this spirit guide is with you right now because they are trying to help you out of these hurdles, out of these bumps, out of this like chaos, right? Out of these chaotic feelings. They're there to try to help like push you and get you in the right direction, because that's what I feel. I feel like they're kind of like guiding you away from like all the rockiness of the road to a smoother road. With this Chariot here. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to take you towards something that will be positive and successful for you. Too many cards. I'll just take the top one. And we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, but sometimes it really is all about rainbows and smiles. It is in the reverse underneath the Two of Pentacles. So again, it's like they're trying to help you find the balance. Yes, it's not always rainbows and smiles, and it's not always the hard times and the struggles either. So again, they're trying to get you to get into balance with that and balance with yourself. And they're trying to steer you away from habits and people that are not good for you. So you might have some people that you hang out with, some things like that, or you're into some type of toxic habits. And, they're also like saying you might need to be spending some time alone, because she's sitting here in her room alone thinking. And sometimes that's good, you know, being the patient witch, right? And just sitting there having time to yourself, because it's underneath the toxic witches card. So it's kind of like it's better to be alone than be in bad company or people that are going to use you, right? So I definitely do feel like they are trying to get you to have more time to yourself so you can see things more clearly, instead of having people like in your ear, or like people that are toxic and trying to make you feel some type of way. Let me get 3, please. And who this current spirit guide is. I'm also getting grandfather. This might be a grandfather too that's a spirit guide. So I'm definitely getting parent energy, mom, dad, but also grandfather. I'm also feeling grandfather here. 14 breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges with emotional sensitivity. Yeah. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. So here, yeah, with this emotional sensitivity, and here with the patient witch, it does, again, makes me think like they want you to kind of just be okay with it. Be okay with your feelings. Be okay to deal with them and to sit there. You don't have to kind of like numb them or listen to what these people are telling you, or also, again, not go in the traditional way that maybe you grew up seeing this is how they do it, or they drink, or they, you know, do drugs, or they whatever the escapism is to kind of deal with it, and not dealing with it. They're saying it doesn't have to be that way for you. You know, honor and respect your deep emotions, even though it is hard. Okay, we have 18 breaking down to a 9. 9, the number of completion. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will of choices. So yeah, so maybe even asking your angels, you know, so your spirit guide is like, hey, ask the angels to surround you, to protect you, to guide you, and ask them for help, because they're there to help you. These are your angels, and they do want to help you. But again, it's like you have to come and ask, and then they'll swoop right in and be like, okay, let me help you out. So they also want you, the spirit guide also wants you to ask your angels for help, for support in this situation. Okay. And we have 37 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1 with twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Oh, so you could be in a toxic relationship, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame, you know, because those are so rare. Twin flames are so rare. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame, but it is maybe something that involves a romantic relationship, it says. So maybe, you know, this parent spirit guide, or parent figure like spirit guide, grandfather too, wants you to move away from this toxic situation, this toxic person, that they're like saying you're probably just better off alone for now. Just give yourself time, just heal, and, you know, get things in balance for yourself, because something about being with this person or this group of people, this friends, whatever, it just kind of almost brings out the worst in you. It's almost like it's a toxic relationship. And again, it's like you're not appreciated. Here it says people that take more than they give on this card. So maybe you're constantly giving and this person is constantly taking. And again, this paternal spirit guide that I'm feeling, paternal, maternal, whatever, I'm feeling like they're saying you gotta get stronger, you know, feel better about yourself and move away from this, because again, this person might have you feeling some type of way about yourself. It's like you give and you give, and they take, and it's still, it's like nothing, it doesn't get appreciated. So I do feel like they're trying to steer you into another direction. And we do have the devil here twice. Okay, so something that they're seeing as very toxic, something that is not good for you. And it's like, yeah, so it seems like it's a toxic relationship here. Okay, let me get you one of these. Let me get 3, please. I feel like you're very tired. Honestly, I feel like you are very, very tired. And again, they want you to take a break. They want you to take a break and just spend some time to yourself. Lay in bed. See how she's laying in bed there? Lay in bed. Take some time to yourself. Heal. Think about things. You know? Is this good for me? Is this relationship, situationship, whatever this is this good for me, or is it something toxic that is hurting me, that it's breaking me down? We have 11. It says sun. Paint the sun back into your sky, which is so funny because this card is the world, but it keeps making me think of the sun. See how it kind of looks like the sun, but this is the world. And so here we do have the sun popping out here. Paint the sun back into your sky. So yeah, so they definitely do want you to bring this positivity, this vibrancy, this energy back into yourself, because again, it almost seems like it's filled with negative energy, chaos, conflict, arguments. Just it's toxic. Okay. And we have 20 breaking down to a 2. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Look at this again. I feel like this spirit guide knows that this person or these people have you feeling some type of way about yourself, because it's like you give and you give and they take and the take, and at the end it's almost seems like it's not enough, or you end up feeling like you're not enough because it's like you over give and you overextend yourself and it's still not good enough, so it has you feeling like maybe I'm just not good enough. And Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Absolutely, they don't want you to doubt your worth. And we have the sun and we have the lighthouse. So there's a lot of light here with you, and they're trying to bring you to have more light, to feel that light within yourself. It says, I am always enough here on this frame. She's putting up a frame as a reminder to herself, and it says, I am always enough. Yes, this spirit guide definitely wants you to know that you are always enough, and don't let anyone have you feeling some type of way about yourself. This one wants to come out. Number 9, the number of completion. Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? She's created a storm. She's cast like a spell and created a storm. Phoenix. So again, being reborn, that rebirth of yourself. There's a renewal that they're trying to put you in a different path, in a different direction. Um, because it's kind of like staying on this path, it's going to obviously cause something like that can't be changed. It's just going to take you into these steps that are going to maybe get worse and worse, or just a situation that you're going to be stuck in, that you're going to feel really terrible about yourself, and they're trying to move you away from that. They're definitely trying to move you away from the situation before it gets worse. They're trying to, before it becomes this storm here. Okay. I'm definitely feeling mother energy here. Definitely feeling mother energy. And we have Krishna. Look at that. 12 breaking down to a 3. Find the blessings in your current situation. Yeah, because it seems like you're feeling like not being good enough. Things aren't working out. This and that. Find the blessings in the situation. And those would be the positive things about you. Your strong points. Persistence. 21 breaking down to a 3 with lug. Persistence. Yeah, persevere. Keep going. One more, please. Too many. It says go now here though, but I'll put it back because it was too many cards. There it is. And we have number 10 breaking down to a 1 with Osiris. Father, husband, brother, and son. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Father, husband, brother, and son. Osiris, yeah. Here's that masculine energy. Like I said, I'm feeling like mother, father, and grandfather energy. And here we have it with Osiris. Anything else? There's definitely a rebirth here. They're trying, again, I feel like they're trying to get you to make a full turn in another direction. They're like trying to steer you into another direction before the storm comes. It might already feel like it's a storm, right? But they really are trying to prevent like it from blowing you away. You again, it's like they want you to be strong enough to stand up and face yourself, like face things in the storm, before the storm actually blows you away. And find balance. Find balance in this. What is this? Is that a seal? Yeah, the seals, they balance those balls, right? Yeah, they're trying to get you to find balance. What does it say on her shirt? Secretly and silky. I can't really see what that says on her shirt. Secretly? It's like, oh my gosh. This spirit guide is watching this person kind of do you the way they do you, talk to you the way they do you, use you the way they do you, and they are not liking it. I feel like they're giving side eye to this person. So if this is like your partner, your spouse, whatever this romantic situation is, I feel like this spirit guide is giving this person side eye big time side eye here. They're not liking this person, honestly. Yeah. And then here with this twin flame card, it's probably like they want you towards a better situation with somebody that is better suited for you than this person. The answer to your question. Okay, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number 2, the Mystical Dream Tarot, this tarot here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And again, mystical dream, because we know Pisces get their information through dreams. And so we did associate it with water here, and we do have the Moonstone. Okay, I already have 3 cards pulled here for you to kind of get the energy of who the spirit guide is. Right away, strongly I'm feeling masculine energy, very masculine energy. Okay, and we do have the Hanged Man here, Pisces energy again, like I was saying about the deck. But I do feel like this is strong masculine energy. I also feel like they might, I'm getting the number 10 a lot, which I feel like they might have passed like 10 years ago, or they've been with you 10 years because, and it's funny because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is the number 10. And before this card even came out, I was feeling 10, like 10 years. So they've been gone 10 years, or this is somebody that has been your spirit guide for 10 years. Okay. Again, I feel it's masculine energy. I feel like they are very present around you, especially with the Hanged Man here. I feel like this is a spirit guide that hangs around you a lot. I feel like they're very protector, almost like nobody gets in and nobody gets out of your life unless it's like through them first. I feel like they have a very protective energy, almost like almost like they're at your door guarding, you know, who's going to come in and who's going to come out. Like they have a very strong protective energy is what I'm feeling here with the spirit guide. So this is definitely a masculine, and like I said, maybe they've been with you 10 years or they passed 10 years. But I definitely do feel like they are very much at your side, hanging around like the hangman hangs there. I do feel like they are very much at your side, hanging around, being watchful of those in your life, of those who, you know, who are in your energy. They are very watchful of that. I'll tell you that. I can feel that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards here. And then we have the Two of Wands. Look, she's sleeping on her bed, dreaming. This spirit guide might even come to you in dreams. Speaking of picking the dream deck, right? And then we do have the Hangman here. Pisces, like I said, Pisces gets all their information and messages through dreams. So this is a spirit guide that maybe you even dream of them. Okay? Maybe you even dreamt the spirit guide before. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me look at this card. This is a spirit guide that helps you decipher things, that helps you decipher information. So again, they're very much with you, very close guarding who's around your energy. They might be in your dreams, and maybe it's in your dreams that they give you like the messages to decipher, because I feel like this is a spirit guide that definitely gives you messages to decipher. Like you're like, oh, okay. And you start putting things together, like you're able to piece things together because of this spirit guide. Okay. And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and now we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is getting out of that mental prison. This is getting out of that mental prison with these two cards. That anxiety, maybe the sleepless nights, they're helping you. You know, they are helping you through it. Maybe even the nightmares, sleepless nights, a lot of stress. This spirit guide is helping you with those things. And then maybe they are giving you messages in your dreams, and you're like, what the hell did that dream mean? They are definitely helping you here. Yeah, you might have a journal or have journaled about your dreams, is what I'm also getting. Or you might need a journal because that's what I'm seeing here, like journaling dreams. So that's definitely, maybe this is what the spirit guide is saying, that you need to journal your dreams because they are trying to definitely give you messages through your dreams, like so you can put those puzzle pieces together. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So here's that card that I had showed you from the beginning. Look, see? She's on her bed sleeping, dreaming, and it is in the reverse, making decisions, right? Yeah, because this spirit guide is very protective. So I feel like they help you, empower you, or guide you through things when you feel you're not empowered. Like when you feel maybe at your weakest, they come with their strength to give you that strength, is what I'm getting, to help you through things, to give you answers. So maybe when you feel like this isn't my call, I can't do that as much as I want to make this change, or as much as I would choose that, I can't. Like I can't make that call, I can't make that choice. They help you through that. Okay, we have the Lord of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at that. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. He's like a genie coming out of like, looks like the water. And then we have the nuns here with the cups. Do they have cups? But we have the nuns. We have four nuns. Very interesting. Spiritual, religious type. And it's in the reverse though. It is that masculine energy. Yeah, because I'm getting about like feeling broken. So yeah, maybe when you're feeling broken or feeling broke too is what I'm getting. When you're feeling broke, as in maybe money, or you're struggling in money, this is where they also come in very protective, like to help you, to guide you, to maybe give you the answers on how to get money, or guide you to talk to towards people that are going to help you get that job or that gig or whatever. I feel like they're the ones that are able to help you at those moments where you think I can't, or you know, I don't have a choice, or something like that. Like they help, like empower you when you feel like you have no power. This one's also in the reverse. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse underneath the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of swords here and they're all in the reverse. Yeah, they definitely help you with clarity and things being revealed to you. Again, I feel like this is a spirit guide that definitely brings you the puzzle pieces and says, here's this piece, now put them together, and this is what you're going to see. Because I do feel like they want to help you see, like they definitely do help you have revelation of things. This is a spirit guide that brings you revelation of things. Okay, almost like Saint Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Why did I say Saint Gabriel? Archangel Gabriel. So maybe even that might be also one of your spirit guides, or somebody that you need to ask for assistance, would be Archangel Gabriel. We have the Six of Wands, victory underneath this Two of Wands. Wow. So they definitely do help you decipher these dreams, the situations, whatever it is. They give you that strength, that push, and they're like, I'm here for you, I'm here with you. They do help you figure out things here. They definitely do help you figure out things, but it's not like they're putting the answer in front of you. It's like they give you pieces, is what I'm getting. They definitely do give you pieces for you, and you put in the work to resolve what these pieces mean together as a whole, right? And on the bottom, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hmm. Let me get you one of these cards here. Yeah, this is the spirit guide that definitely brings you communication. But sometimes you don't see it. But you definitely do get like the messages and the pieces of it. They also help bring luck into your life. And again, I feel maybe like when there's also like financial worries or financial struggles, they bring you luck, or they bring you some pieces and answers for you to kind of go towards the path of like, well, this is how you're going to get money, and then this is how, and you know what I mean? They help you out in that area is what I'm seeing, like with finances. Okay, we have 10 breaking down to 1 with crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So maybe crystals too. Maybe this is a spirit guide that also helps you work with crystals or wants you to work with crystals. 18 breaking down to a 9. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Pile 1 also had the same card. Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. This is the exact card that pile 1 had. So again, the angels want to help you. There's angels here that want to help you. They're your angels, but you need to ask them too. You need to ask them so they can swoop on in and help you with these situations. So this spirit guide is saying, hey, talk to me, talk to the angels, like ask for help. Don't struggle with these things in your head, unable to decipher them, because we're going to help you. We're going to give you clarity. We're going to help you with some answers. You have the Ace of Swords here in the reverse. It's like there's times when you're lost, and you're lost in your head, you're lost in your thoughts, and you don't know what to do. We are here for you. We're here hanging around you. Just say the word. Ask for help. This one wants to come out. Let me just look at it and I'll put it back in. Okay, we have 16 breaking down to a 7 with the God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you will put in a special container. See, like I was saying, I was seeing like journaling. Like this is a spirit guide that wants you to journal, or they see that you do that, but they want you journaling. They're going to help you. Maybe automatic writing too, and they're going to help bring you the messages through automatic writing. Okay, anyways, okay, let's continue. Put the things in a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So yeah, writing things out, because like I said, I was seeing like this, like journaling, maybe dreams, maybe again automatic writing, whatever it is. But this is a way for them to kind of connect with you and give you some pieces of those answers too. Okay, let's go ahead. Ooh, I keep dropping the cinnamon stick. Okay, let's go ahead and get 3 of these. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Pile 1 also had this card. It's like so many similarities here with number 11. Breaking down to a 2. Sun. Paint the sun back into your life. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They want you to bring that spark, that creativity, and she's painting it. She's actually painting a sun. So you might be creative too. The spirit guide also probably wants to help you with your creativity. If you draw, you paint, maybe you write, right? Maybe you write stories, maybe you write books, maybe you there's like being expressive, like self-expression. They want to help you bring that out too, and the spirit guide is kind of like helping you not be so closed off, because I do feel with these cards here, I do feel a lot of like closed off energy from you. And so it's kind of like they want to help kind of like open you up. And I'm sorry if you hear that, that's my neighbors. I'm so sorry. But you know how it is here, it's always my neighbors, right? Okay, so we have 32 breaking down to a 5. Escapist, come home to yourself. Look at that, escapist, come home to yourself. And it looks like she's reading a book or something. Is she reading? Yeah, she's reading a book. So come home to yourself. 32 breaks down to a 5. Changes, choices, changes, oh my gosh, I can't even think because the neighbors are so loud. I'm sorry, they are distracting me. Changes, challenges, and choices. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna have to edit that piece out. Changes, challenges, and choices. Okay. Um, so yeah, they want you to maybe challenge yourself, bring your creativity out, okay? Yeah, because they do want to help you kind of bring yourself out more, bring yourself out of your shell, bring yourself a little more forward. Okay, we have 37 bringing down to a 10, bringing down to a 1. Gray. Endings are inevitable with the color gray here. So things aren't always black and white. Oh my God, there go the neighbors again. Things aren't always black and white. Sometimes they are gray. And so, that could be like with endings here. And again, maybe also being closed off because of endings, or because not understanding why the endings happen, why did it happen like this, or what happened there. And again, this is a spirit guide that wants to help you understand these situations and these puzzle pieces and bring them together and help you. Okay, so let's get 3 of these. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Oh my gosh. three, please. Let me get three for pile two. Okay. And we have right. What did I tell you with thought? Yeah, the spirit guide wants you to write. Look, it says write thought. Okay, so we have thought here also telling you to write. You need to write. I'm telling you. Okay, we have 20 breaking down to a 2 with listen. Manjushri. I can't pronounce that name. I'm sorry, I butchered it. But here, listen. So listen and write. The messages will come. Yeah, this spirit guide might be helping you also kind of like clear your thoughts in your head, and it could also be through writing, right? Maybe again you're feeling confused, you don't understand, or what happened, or how did this or that, and it's like they help bring you clarity because we have the Ace of Swords here in the reverse, so it's like maybe a lot of those muddy thoughts, right? And it's like they want to help you bring clarity for you to listen and write things, or maybe you just sit there because with that card of coming to yourself, right? Escapist, come home to yourself. Just sit there with yourself. Just sit there with yourself, listen, and start writing. Okay, we have number 11 here with Pan, fertility. Look at that. We have Pan here with fertility. And then we do have this card also be number 11. We have two 11s, 11, 11. Paint the sun into your sky. And then we have fertility with Pan. Could have to do with a relationship or with children or wanting children. I feel like you're happiest when you're like childlike or you're with children, but I feel like you have that happy energy in a childlike way, like again being around children, taking care of children, reading to children, you know, or just being in that energy of like childlike. Very fun, like a very fun energy here with you. But again, I feel like you've been closed off. And the spirit guide wants you to open up more and also work with them more. Ask your angels. Also ask the angels for help. Also work with crystals. They also want you to work with crystals. Mm, anything else? Let me get one more of these. And peace offering. Look at that. 25 breaking down to a 7. White buffalo calf woman. Look at that. A peace offering. Hmm. Maybe you also need to put an offering too, is what I'm getting for the spirit guide. Maybe give them an offering of something, a peace offering. Or even again just talking to them and sitting there with yourself and talking and saying, thank you for being here with me. Can you help me? Can you, give me clarity on this, or can you give me a message on what I'm asking about? Something like that. Bring that peace offering so that they can like help you more. Okay, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 3, the tarot of the curious creatures, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, associate it with fire. So you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, I already pulled 3 cards here for you to get an idea of who this spirit guide is. Okay, and right away with you, I'm feeling feminine energy. This is feminine energy. We have the High Priestess, we have Justice, and we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. We have Pisces here twice, at the beginning and at the end, and in the middle we have Libra here. So I'm feeling, it's so funny because right away I was feeling like this is a spirit guide that's helping you like with your nutrition, kind of like with what you eat. Like maybe you really might want a burger, and all of a sudden you think, no, you know what, I don't want that, let me eat something else, something healthier. So I feel like this is a spirit guide that is very judgy right now. They're like watching you on what you eat, how you take care of your health, maybe also like kind of helping you exercise or go to the gym or something like that. And I also feel like they're helping you with your spirituality, with your spiritual gifts. So they're definitely bringing balance to your physical and your spiritual. This is a spirit guide, again, feminine energy, and she's very much like bringing you balance of the earthly things and the spiritual things. I feel like there's a lot of things that she wants to show you, that she wants to open you up to. This is a spirit guide that is like, come on, I'm going to help you see what you can't see. So she's very like, again, I feel almost like judgy, almost like she's judgy, you know. And we do have the Justice card here, but I do feel like her energy is a little bit judgy on like how you take care of yourself. She definitely does want you to be the best version of yourself, obviously. So she's kind of a little bit judgy, right? But she is trying to help you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards here and see what else we get. These cards have a lot of purple in them, and you did pick the deck that is purple. So purple might be your favorite color, or it might be the spirit guide's favorite color, but I'm definitely feeling a lot of purple energy here, okay? And purple, I mean, it could be associated with a lot of things, but to me, a lot of the times purple is associated, and I've dreamt purple before, being associated with healing energy. So, you know, maybe this, again, the spirit guide is trying to help you heal your body physically, mentally, yourself, spiritually, emotionally. Like they are trying to maybe help you heal, or maybe they're also trying to help you see that you might have healing abilities too, because it's like they want you to see something you can't see. They want you to be more open because, again, I feel like they're trying to help you with your spiritual gifts. So maybe you're like saying, no, I'm not psychic. No, not me. I can't. No, I don't know about that stuff. I can't figure it out. And they're like, oh, yes, you are. You're definitely one of these people that can see, but you have to want to see. Like you can't make somebody that doesn't want to see, right? So the spirit guide's like, oh, yeah, you definitely have it. You got the stuff. Okay, the spirit guides like, you definitely got the stuff. The connection, there's a lot of connection here with the moon for you too. So that is Pisces, Cancer energy, a little bit Scorpio, but yeah, definitely connection with the moon. Maybe maybe you meditate, or you meditate at night. And we have the Hierophant here. It's in the reversal, but look at this. Look at her. She's wearing her workout gear. Okay, she has the keys here that the Hierophant normally has, but she's wearing workout clothes, and she has her radio to like play music. It's in the reverse, okay? So again, it's kind of like maybe, and the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and we know Tauruses love their comfort food. And again, I feel like this spirit guides being like judgy. Like they're like, no, if you're gonna eat that, then you got to go to the gym. Like they want you to, again, be the best version of yourself. And she's wearing purple leggings, leg warmers, or whatever those exercise things are. But yeah, she's definitely in her exercise gear, and it's purple. Very funny. Okay, what is this? And we have the Eight of Swords. A lot of purple here in the background too. Feeling trapped. Okay, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. And again, they're trying to help you feel better. They're trying to free you from what you can't see. Look. See how she has the blindfold? Again, I feel like the spirit guide wants you to see what you can't see. And it's underneath the Justice card. How do we have the Justice card? Also blindfolded. Look at that. The 8, which is the Justice card. 8 of Swords. 8 again. 8 is the only number that vibrates with abundance. 8, okay? So 8, 8 here, and they're blindfolded in both cards. Look at that. There's something you're not seeing here. Also, you're not seeing your abundance. You're not seeing your blessings. And they want you to see that. They want you to see how fortunate you are is what I'm getting. They want you to see how fortunate you are. Oh, okay. This card flew. So we have the Empress here. Look at that. Okay, we have Libra, Taurus, Pisces exalted by Venus. So we do have Pisces here twice. We have Taurus, and we have Libra. So these are the 3 signs we have. Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Very strongly, these 3 signs here. So that could be like in your sun, your moon, or your rising, one of these 3 signs, okay? Wow. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, and the Empress is very powerful. She's all the queens put together. She's the 4 queens. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. The Empress is all 4 queens put together. And this is you. This is your energy. And again, they want you to be able to see that this is you. Like you have all of these qualifications according to this spirit guides. Like you have all the qualifications. Like don't doubt yourself. You need to see what they see. They want you to see that. They want you to be aware of your value, your prosperity, your blessings, your gifts. They want you to see that. They don't want you to walk away from these gifts that you have too, is what I'm getting. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a panda bear. I love this card when it's in the reverse. And the upright, of course, it's a difficult energy, right? We're struggling. We're not getting help. We're not seeing the bigger picture. It's just a lot of things going on in it. We're not seeing that we're passing by a church. In the original deck, we're not seeing that we're passing by a church and we can get help from that church. In the reverse, I like it because it's like in the reverse, you're able to see these things that you weren't able to see. In the reverse, to me, the Five of Pentacles is like I can see my spiritual gifts. The Five of Pentacles also talks about a disconnect, not just a disconnect with people, with money, with life situations, but there's a disconnect with yourself, and there's a disconnect with spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it or word it. There's a disconnect with that. But in the reverse, we're reconnecting it. Like the connection, the plug gets, back into the socket or whatever. So it's in the reverse. So again, it's like this spirit guide is helping you to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with your spiritual gifts, to reconnect with source, right? With God's source, the universe, whatever it is you believe. They're helping you reconnect with that. And then that's where you're able to like be grateful of the blessings you do have. And then you get more, right? Then you get more. Here we have the butterflies around the Empress here. Yeah, you're able to transform. You're able to transform and get more things. Hmm. And we have the Five of Swords. Are you kidding me? The Five of Swords underneath the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Five again. Okay, changes, challenges, and choices. Okay, Five of Swords here. See, it's like they say that you're fighting for these things that you shouldn't really be fighting for. Like it shouldn't be so hard for you. And they do want to help make it easier for you. That's for sure what I'm seeing. The spirit guide does want to bring you justice, does want to bring you good karma. And I do feel like they're saying you deserve good karma. You're a good person. And I feel that too. I feel a light energy here from you. Like there is lightness here. It's not a heavy energy. It's not a I'm damned energy. It's not it's there's a lightness here, but they want you to see that there's things you don't see, that maybe you feel like you're challenged, and the spirit guide's like, no, it's not that hard. It's the battle isn't that big. You're fighting a little mouse here. You can definitely whoop that little mouse, right? And so they're saying that it's not that hard. Like we want to help make it easier for you to see. It's a cat too. It's a cat lady. You might be a crazy cat lady too. And maybe your spirit guide also connects you with animals, with cats is what I'm getting here. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Another card that I like when it's in the reverse, it's like, well, why do you like it in the reverse, right? Because in the upright, there's no balance. We're having an imbalance, and it could be an imbalance of finances, it could be an imbalance of relationships, and it could be an imbalance of yourself. But when it's in the reverse, we have things into balance. We have reciprocity. So again, reciprocity with you in spirit, reciprocity with you and the people in your life, reciprocity with you in the spirit guide and your gifts and the help they're trying to bring you. It's like you being receptive and open to being like, okay, I'm open. Spirit guide, what you got for me? Like, let's do this. And so again, when it's in the reverse, I like it because it shows there's an openness, there's receptiveness of like, let's exchange here, let's have a give and take. So yeah, definitely your spirit guide is wanting to help you with this. Let me get one more, please. It's too many. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the 8 again. So far you have 3 8s. We have the 8 of Pentacles working on this, exactly working on this and mastering this. Let me see what else we have here. We have the 6 of Cups and we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to again be open more, or be, just open up so that they can help you with this. They can definitely help you with this energy again, to see what you're not seeing. They see what you don't see, and they're trying to help you see it too. But you have to be open and receptive to it. And again, you have spiritual gifts here that they want you to see. Let me get 3 of these. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we have 29 breaking down, 2011 breaking down to 2 feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Oh my gosh, she has all this food around her too. I'm telling you, slow down and celebrate yourself with a feast. Yeah, but they're like, watch what you eat, because I'm definitely feeling like the spirit guide they watch what you eat. They definitely do. They're like, you would need to watch what you eat. We have mirror here, number 4. Treat your body like the palace it is. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That this spirit guide is telling you to take care of your body, what you eat, what you put in it, to go exercise. Are you really going to eat that burger? You know, it's like they're so judgy on you with that. Okay. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Yeah, they definitely do want you to treat your body better. We have 21 breakdown to a 3 with Clover. Release your guilt. Okay, so there's a lot of feelings that you are holding on to. Again, a lot of things that you don't see, maybe situations that played out that you have guilt over or that you blame yourself over, and they're like, you don't see it. There's a bigger picture on why it happened like this, or why this situation had to be this way. And you might have guilt over it. You might feel like you're at fault over things because it is Clover. The Clover's about luck, and maybe you feel like you haven't had, or maybe if you've had luck, you feel bad that maybe somebody else hasn't had luck, or you feel like maybe you should have more luck, and why are they having luck? There's something there with luck too, and feeling guilty over your feelings, but they're your feelings, so don't invalidate yourself, don't invalidate your feelings, you know. Okay, let's get you 3 of these. I definitely do feel like you like a good meal, though, like Taurus. You like a good meal like Tauruses do. Well, all the earth signs, too, actually. Capricorn and Virgo do, too. Okay, we have 36 breaking down to a 9 with throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. See, there you go, throat chakra. The angels are also helping you. Okay, 43 breaking down to a 7. You are profoundly clairvoyant. What did I tell you? This spirit guide is like, we got to bring out your spiritual gifts. You are profoundly clairvoyant, not just clairvoyant or a little bit. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Okay, trust what you see in your mind's eye. Again, the spirit guide is saying you're not seeing what they're seeing. You're not seeing the bigger picture, or you're not trusting what you're seeing. She's blindfolded in both. They want you to see. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Look at that. Healing, teaching, and guidance. Wow. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Okay. We have 6 with books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. And it's interesting because pile 2, their spirit guide wanted them to do a lot of writing, a lot of writing. And here with you, it's kind of almost the same thing. They want, well, it says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So maybe you need to read more spiritual books too, because it says reading, right? So maybe you need to dive in more, like open yourself and dive in more into like spiritual books, spiritual knowledge, or selling spiritually based books, right? Maybe you'll start selling them, or have a shop online, or do something, right, where you're maybe helping people, because again, you are clairvoyant, and it does talk about you helping people with your gifts. And then with the throat chakra here, again, speaking things, writing things. You might be an air sign too. There's definitely air here. Okay. Yeah, you might be an air sign too. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and get you 3 of these, and I think that will be it. Look, right, as I'm cutting that, in pile 2 had this card, thought, right. Yeah, it's the same, similar message as in pile 2, where their spirit guide wanted them to write. Maybe do automatic writing also, and get messages through that, okay? This card also came out in pile 2, persistence, 26, breaking down to an 8. Persistence here, okay, keep pushing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you might be from pile 2. You might be connected to pile 2. And it's funny because pile 2 had a very masculine energy. And with you, pile 3, it's a very feminine energy. Very like woman, you know, and very feminine. And pile 2 was masculine, like muscle, strength, and, you know, but it's kind of like the same message. Okay, we have 35 breaking down to an 8. Take charge of the situation with Moses here. Okay, with Moses taking charge of the situation. So again, you know, saying I'm going to do it, or stepping into it, and being open. Just being, look how he has his hands. He has his hands open. He's going to part the sea, right? And so his hands are open up to the sky, and maybe even asking for help. And again, that's what I'm getting here for you too. That to ask your angels for help, to ask the spirit guide for help too. Okay, taking charge of the situation by saying, hey, spirit guide, help me. Hey, angels, help me. That's the way also to take charge of it, is asking for help and not being closed off, or not just being blind to it and say, no, I don't really see it, or I don't see myself as somebody with clairvoyance or psychic gifts. No, no, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, no, do it. Like, this is definitely you. Step into it. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, pile three. I hope this message resonates. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number four, the Guardian Tarot, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so, for this pile, I've associated it with Earth. So, it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, I do have some cards pulled here for you, just to get an idea of who the spirit guide is. But we're going to pull more cards as we go along to see the energy. But I'm even talking slower in this pile. I'm feeling an older person. The spirit guide was like an older person. I'm also feeling like when they were here, this is somebody that was like an occult teacher is what I'm getting. I don't know if they were feminine or masculine, but I'm feeling somebody like a lot older, um, like in their golden years, you know. And I'm feeling this was somebody that was in the occult, that was able to do white magic as well as black magic. Like, this is somebody that had a lot of occult knowledge. I don't know if you knew them, or maybe from another lifetime you knew them, but I feel like this is like one of the spirit guides that is with you, that is giving you help, answers, messages in this lifetime. They are with you, helping you. And again, this is a spirit guide that has a lot of occult knowledge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards here for you and see what we get. I'm feeling everything so slow. Like, I can't explain it, but the feeling, it's just like slow motion. I feel like I'm in slow motion. Okay, so this was definitely somebody a little slower, maybe with their movements. Maybe, again, they were in their golden years when they passed. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy, earth element. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I was getting this at the beginning too. When looking at this card, I'm definitely feeling it now. This is somebody that also, they bring you messages. She's looking at a little tiny bird, and I feel like this is somebody that gives you messages through like little tiny birds or little tiny insects. Is what I'm feeling, like a little ladybug or a little roly poly, or just like small little bugs. Is what I'm feeling too. Small insects and small birds, and yeah, and here she is, like almost communicating with this tiny little bird here. And I'm definitely feeling like that is the energy with that the spirit guide brings you. Like, they communicate like that, like, giving you messages. And we have the Six of Swords. Look at that. She's looking at the moon. Okay, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is moving on, helping you through changes. That's what I'm getting. They just don't help you like move on, but they help you navigate through changes, especially difficult changes. And they help you see all the little like details, because like I said, I feel like they send you like little insects, little ladybugs, roly polies, I don't know, like small little bugs for you to notice them. But there's also a message in them. And then I'm also feeling like they want you to see that even the littlest things matter. Like, don't dismiss things, or don't dismiss yourself, or don't dismiss your victories because it was little, or like they want you to see that all things matter, even the smallest things, is what I'm getting. Okay. And we have the Tower. Wow. Okay, we have Aries, Scorpio here. Underneath the Justice and the Hierophant. This is a spirit guide helping you, or that has been helping you through a tower moment. Yeah, because he's very like steady here. This tree man, he's very steady, but we know that the tower falls because it's not steady. And we have justice here. So the spirit guide wants to bring you like justice over things that have like failed, but not because they failed, right? They want to bring justice because it like failed in a way, or it happened in a way that it shouldn't have. And here with the Justice and with the Hierophant, I feel like they want to bring you help and clarity over this. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Look at this card. Here we have Mother Gaia in between these two people here. And it looks like a cup in the reverse. So once you reverse it, it looks like a cup. And it's in the reverse. Yeah, they're helping you move past something that, again, there was a tower moment, and it could have been a tower moment in a love situation, a relationship that didn't work out. They're bringing you answers, clarity, healing, and divine justice. Maybe something happened that wasn't fair, and you can't do anything like legally here, but spiritually, there's going to be spiritual justice. Okay, from the spirit guide, they're helping you bring spiritual justice. We have the Lovers in the reverse. Look at that. And we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Wow. This could have been a marriage, a relationship, something that ended, but the person really wronged you. Like they did something, or something happened that shouldn't have happened. Something really broke your heart here. And we have the Four of Cups in the reverse, more water element. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is a boat behind him in this Four of Cups. And he's not seeing it pass by because it's behind him. He needs to turn around to see it. The spirit guide is definitely helping you with the things that have been done wrong to you, and the things that have been done behind your back. Because there's things that have been done to you behind your back that the spirit guide is bringing clarity and illumination and justice to you. We have the Seven of Cups. Look at that. Water again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Pisces again. And there's a little church here. Yeah, this could be somebody you were married to, and there was a divorce or separation. Something here that happened again. Somebody wronged you. They did something that really shook you up. That really shook you up. It gave you that tower moment. I'm also getting jealousy. Like, you probably have a lot of people that are jealous of you. Okay, or you have a person jealous of you, but I'm also getting like these people also kind of look at you with these eyes that are like empty and hateful, like jealous, just jealous, right? They look at you with jealous eyes. And so I'm also feeling like the spirit guide is helping you see that. The spirit guide is definitely helping you um, have clarity over people in your life, so that they don't destroy you, so that they don't shake the ground and the foundation you're on. This is what I'm getting. This spirit guide definitely does want to help you see things. They might even help you in your magic, is what I'm hearing. Because I definitely do feel a cold power here from the spirit guide. And they're like, listen, you mix a little of this and you mix a little of that, and you do this, and you're probably like telling yourself at times, how do I even know what I'm doing? I just felt called, or intuitively felt like this is what I needed to do. These are the ingredients I need to mix to make myself a protection spell or something like that, right? And you're just like, I don't know how I'm doing it. This spirit guide is the one helping you. They're like guiding you through these things, because again, I feel like they're trying to give you a lot of occult knowledge, because I do feel like you do have people that are jealous of you. So they're probably helping you with like protection spells and stuff like that. Okay, we have the King of Cups, water element again. This is Scorpio, could also be Cancer, Pisces, and he's holding a baby. This tree man here is holding a baby. Very interesting with this King of Cups. He's being very nurturing. I do feel like the spirit guide is nurturing with you. Yeah, this could be a masculine spirit guide. And we do have the King of Cups here holding a baby. It's like a nurturing masculine energy that wants to help you. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get 3 of these. I'm hearing Anna Banana. Anna Banana, I keep hearing that. So maybe somebody's name is Anna? Okay, we have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Number 9, the number of completion, creating the storm, being that storm, protecting you from the storm too. Again, maybe needing to do a protection for yourself, right, from those storms that are coming. Okay, we have 10 breaking down to a 1 red, forgive. Look at that. She's in the bath too. Water. There's a lot of water energy here, a lot of healing energy. The spirit guide definitely wants to bring you a lot of healing. And we have 31 breaking down to a 4. Universe. We're all just stardust. Look at that. We are all just stardust. We are all magic. Okay. We have 33 with nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Look at that. So you might be worrying again. You might be worrying about the past, about the the hurt that this person or people have given you. They gave you like a false sense of security, and then they pulled that rug from under you when you felt secure and like really knocked you off, like really weird. And so again, the spirit guide is trying to help you protect yourself, but also to help you see, like, the people around you, are they to be trusted, are they not? And we have 20 breaking down to a 2. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Yeah, exactly. One of the piles also had this card, don't doubt your worth, lighthouse. And she's putting up a picture frame that says, I am always enough. Yes, you definitely are always enough. I also feel like the spirit guide definitely wants you to clean your energy a lot. Like, do a lot, whatever, light a candle, light incense, smoke, right? Through smoke, cleanse your energy. But I do feel a lot of water here, a lot of water energy. So maybe cleansing your energy with water through maybe like a spiritual bath. Here she's in this storm, maybe even like with the rain. Um, but definitely doing like a lot of cleanses and protections on yourself is what I'm getting. Here we have hands, here the pair of hands, and then here with this King of Cups, he's holding this baby in his arms. So here's hands again. So I feel like, yeah, the spirit guide definitely is giving you a hand. Like they are definitely putting, like all hands on deck is what I'm hearing, like to help you. And they also want you to do it too. Like. Okay, let's go ahead and get 3 of these. This card wants to come out. Base chakra, number 3. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get 3 cards, please. Okay, Archangel Raphael, number 2. He heals the heart chakra. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Yeah, so there's healing here that needs to take place. And also we have this green guardian here with the 7 of cups, and then we do have Archangel Raphael, and he is the one with the heart chakra, and he's wearing a green robe. So maybe chakra healing again. I feel like someone's broken your heart, or somebody, like, or some people have like really like tore you up. And so again, this spirit guide is like helping you see things, helping you also with the process, helping you healing, and with forgiveness too. I'm hearing with forgiveness, or helping you with forgiveness. Maybe you're having a hard time too. And we don't forgive for the other person. We forgive for ourselves. And me, I'm like, hell no, I'm not forgiving. Looking at this, I'm like, hell no, I'm not forgiving. But no, but really we do, because again, it's not for the other person that we're forgiving. We're forgiving for ourselves, for our own healing, right? And so this is what I feel too. Like this spirit guide wants you to forgive, but it's because it's for you. That will calm the storm. When you forgive, the storm gets calm inside of you. The storm that's in you becomes calm. Okay. All right. And we have number 40, breaking down to 4 with vegetarian or vegan, and a green again. Look at this. This one is also wearing green. Wow. Okay, fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So yeah, so maybe needing to elevate your frequency. Maybe your vibe is a little low, your frequency again, because of a tower moment, a breakup, hurt, whatever's happened. So they want you to bring up your vibe, your frequency by eating, fruits and veggies and more healthier things like that that are going to help you, instead of like bring your vibe down when we eat something that, that is like fast food or something that brings our vibe down. And it's kind of hard for us to kind of, you know, um, put that work in. I mean, we still put the work in, right? But it's just a little bit harder to connect and to kind of move things along when the frequency is heavy. Okay, let me get 3 of these. I think that will be it for you. My nose is itching really bad here with you. Okay, we got 2. One more, please. Okay, there we go. And we have 17 breaking down to an 8 with Go Now. I can't say that name. Serapis Bay with Go Now. Yeah, definitely moving on. Okay, we have 27 breaking down to a 9 with King Solomon. Priorities. Yeah, getting your priorities in order and going and moving along. King Solomon, he definitely had a lot of spiritual knowledge. And again, that's what I'm feeling here with you. And with the spirit guide, again, they were able to have a balance of the dark and the light. They were able to, maneuver both energies when they were here. And just like King Solomon, right? We have teacher. Look at that. Yeah, this person was definitely like an occult teacher. Okay, we have teacher, and I cannot say that name, so we're just going to look at the card. So this person was a teacher, and they're still being in that teacher mode with you. They're definitely in that teacher mode with you for you to learn more. Go now. They're like, go, do your thing. You got this. Don't doubt yourself here. Always remember, you are enough. I am always enough. Okay? All right. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.